Assalamu alaikum to all of you. How are you? I hope you all are fine. Today today's lecture is about what are the levels of organization in biology. At the end of this lecture, you will be able to understand what is the meaning of organization in biology, what are the levels of organization, brief description of all the levels of organization, flow chart for clear understanding. Okay, let's start. Number one point on our outline is what is the meaning of organization in biology? Organization is the act of forming or establishing something. It can also refer to a system of arrangement or order or a structure for classifying things. Biological organization is the hierarchy of complex biological structures and systems that define life. Second point on our outline is what are the levels of organization in biology? So, number one step is subatomic level and atomic level. After this level, the second level is molecular level. After molecular level, the third level is organelle and cell level. Fourth one is tissue level. Fifth one is organ and organ system level. Sixth one is individual level. Seventh one is population level. Eighth one is community level. Ninth one is ecosystem and the 10th one is biosphere. These all are interlinked with each other. Okay, now third point on our outline is brief description of all levels of organization. Number one level is subatomic and atomic level. Subatomic and atomic level. In this level, all types of matter are made up of elements, and each element contain a single kind of atoms. The atoms are actually made up of many subatomic particles. These subatomic particles are electrons, protons, and neutrons. In the nature, there are more than 100 kinds of elements. Are among these 16 elements, which are called as bioelements. These bioelements take part in making the body mass of living organism. 16 are called bioelements. 16 elements are called bioelements. Only 6, which is oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium and phosphorus, make 99% of the total mass, while the other 10 like potassium, sulfur, chlorine, sodium, magnesium, iron, copper, manganese, zinc and iodine collectively make 1% of the total mass. Okay, now the second level is molecular level. Molecular level, as the name suggests, in organisms, bioelements usually do not occur in isolated forms Rather, they combine through ionic or covalent bonding. The stable particle formed by such bonding is called as molecule or biomolecule. An organism is formed by enormous number of biomolecules of hundreds of different types. These molecules are the building material and are themselves constructed in great variety and complexity due to specific bonding arrangements. Molecules are formed by the binding of atoms. These organic molecules of cell are called as biomolecules. These are constructed in great variety and complexity. They are classified as micromolecules and macromolecules. Micromolecules are with low molecular weight, for example, glucose, water, etc. And macromolecules are with high molecular weight, for example, starch, proteins, lipids, etc. This is the second level of organization. Now, the third level of organization is organelle and cell level. Biomolecules assemble in a particular way and form organelles. The organelles are actually subcellular structure, and when they assemble together, units of life, that is cells, are formed. Each type of organelle is specialized to perform a specific function. For example, mitochondria are specialized for cellular respiration. Ribosomes are specialized for protein synthesis. In this way, functions of the cell are accomplished by these specialized structures. It is an example of the division of labor within the cell. In the case of prokaryotes and most protists, the entire organism consists of a single cell. In the case of most fungi, all animals and all plants, the organism consists of up to trillions of cells. The fourth level of organization is tissue level. In multicellular organisms, similar cells performing similar functions are organized into groups called tissues. We can define a tissue as a group of similar cells specialized for the performance of a common function. Each cell in a tissue carries on its own life processes like cellular respiration, protein synthesis, but it also carries on some special processes related to the functions of the tissue. There are different types of plant tissue, for example, epidermal tissue, ground tissue, etc. Animal tissues are also of different types, for example, nervous tissue, muscular tissue, etc. This is the fourth level of organization. Now, fifth level of organization is organ and organ system level. In higher multicellular organisms, more than one type of tissue having related functions are organized together and make a unit called organ. Different tissues of an organ perform their specific functions, and these functions collectively become the function of that organ. For example, stomach is an organ specialized for the digestion of proteins and for storing food. Two major types of tissue are present in its structure. Epithelial tissue secretes gastric juice for the digestion of proteins. Muscular tissue performs contraction of stomach walls for grinding of food and moving food to the posterior end. So, two tissues perform their specific functions which collectively become the function of stomach. Next level of organization in multicellular organism is the organ system level. Different organs performing related functions are organized together in the form of an organ system. In an organ system, each organ carries out its specific function, and the functions of all organs appear as a function of the organ system. For example, digestive system is an organ system that carries out the digestion. Major organs in its framework are oral cavity, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, liver, pancreas. All these organs help in the process of digestion. So, number 6 level is individual level. Different organs and organ system are organized together to form an individual or organism. In organism, the function, processes and activities of various organs and organ system are coordinated. For example, when a man is engaged in continuous and hard exercise, not only his muscles are working, but also there is increase in the rate of respiration and heartbeat. This accelerated rate of respiration and heartbeat supplies more oxygen and food to the muscles which they need for continuous work. Okay. Now, seventh level of organization is population level. Biologists extend their studies to the population level, where they study interactions among members of the same species living in the same habitat. A population is defined as a group of organisms of the same species located at the same place in the same time. For example, human population in Pakistan in 2010 comprises of 173.5 million individuals, according to the Ministry of Population Welfare, Government of Pakistan. One more example. For example, a group of parrots living on tree is called parrot population. Sixth level of organization is community level. Community level, the members of different species living in the specific habitat are called as community. A group of different kind of birds living on tree is called as bird community. A community is an assemblage of different populations interacting with one another within the same environment. A forest may be considered as a community. It includes different plants, microorganisms, fungi and animal species. Communities are collection of organisms in which one population may increase and other may decrease. Some communities are complex, for example, a forest community, pond community, etc. Other communities may be simple, for example, a fallen log with various population, foreign log with various population under it. In a simple community, number and size of population is limited, so any change in biotic or abiotic factors may have drastic and long-lasting effects. Number 9th level is ecological system or economic system. Communities always depends upon their non-living environment in a reciprocal interaction for the survival. For example, oxygen for respiration is obtained from environment and in turn given out carbon dioxide. This interaction is called ecosystem or ecological system. Last level of organization is biosphere level. The part of the earth inhabited by organism communities is known as biosphere. or the part of the earth where life exists is called biosphere. Biosphere consists of different kinds of ecosystems. It constitutes all ecosystem areas where living organisms interact with the non-living components of the environment, and it also called the zone of life on earth. These are the level of organization. Now there is a task. Fill these blocks. Okay, for clear understanding, education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. Thank you.